Have you ever wondered why that younger woman smiled at you across the cafe? Did you brush it off as mere politeness? Or worse, assume it meant nothing at all? If so, you're not alone. Most older men fail to recognize that a simple smile can carry a world of meaning, genuine interest, admiration, even a spark of attraction. And here's the problem. When you dismiss that smile, you miss the doorway to connection. You let self-doubt and fear of misinterpretation keep you stuck in the shadows. You start believing the lie that your age has made you invisible. But what if I told you those smiles aren't accidents? What if I showed you exactly why they happen and how to respond with calm, magnetic confidence? In this video, you'll uncover 6 powerful reasons why younger women smile at older men and how each one is a hidden invitation. Imagine what could happen if you stopped second-guessing and started trusting what you see. By the end, you'll have the clarity to step into every interaction with pride, self-assurance, and an appreciation of your unique value. Picture this. You're standing in line at your favorite coffee shop. You're not fidgeting, not glued to your phone, and you certainly aren't trying too hard to be noticed. Instead, you radiate a quiet confidence that feels almost unshakable. And then you see her, a younger woman glancing your way, offering a smile that seems effortless. You might think it's nothing, but here's the truth. She's responding to the self-assurance you carry like a badge of honor. Unlike younger men still chasing approval, you've learned to stand firm in who you are. That composure is magnetic. It makes her curious. It feels refreshing in a world full of shallow posturing. Remember this, judging others yields absolutely no improvement. Mindfulness always takes real awareness. Navigating social changes requires intentional persistence too. So when you catch her smiling, realize she's acknowledging something rare, your earned confidence. And that's just the beginning. Because as you'll see, each of these smiles has its own hidden message, waiting for you to decode it. Imagine walking into a crowded room where everyone is talking over each other, checking notifications, or nervously scanning for approval. Now picture yourself, calm, collected, simply present. That's when you notice her watching you. She offers a soft smile that lingers a moment longer than expected. You might wonder, why me? The answer is simple, you stand out. Your mature composure feels like a breath of fresh air compared to the restless energy of her peers. She notices the way you hold eye contact without flinching, the way you don't scramble to fill every silence with chatter. To her, that's intriguing. It signals that you're not desperate for attention. You're simply comfortable in your own skin. And that's a rare quality many younger women crave but seldom find. So the next time you see that knowing smile, understand it's not random. It's her way of saying, you're different, you're worth noticing. Just overthinking yields avoidance. New ideas make actions. Thoughtful reflection allows natural strength. Clarity really improves persistence today. And as you absorb that truth, you'll start to realize that standing apart is exactly what draws her closer. Now let's step into a different scene. Maybe you're at a networking event, sharing a story from your life, a lesson learned, a challenge overcome. As you speak, you notice her eyes soften and that gentle smile appears. What's happening here isn't just politeness. She's sensing something she rarely finds in younger men: stability. Your calm presence suggests you've weathered storms and come out wiser, steadier, unshaken by small frustrations. In a world full of unpredictability and fleeting distractions, that steadiness feels safe. It feels grounding, and it sparks curiosity. She might not consciously realize it, but her smile is a quiet signal. I see your strength, and it makes me feel at ease. So don't underestimate the power of your life experience. Emotional and mental steadiness are qualities younger women find profoundly attractive, even if they never say it out loud. And here's what matters most. When you recognize that stability as your advantage, you stop shrinking back. You start carrying yourself with the quiet pride that can change every interaction. And as you hold on to that thought, Prepare to discover why experience itself can be the most alluring quality of all. Imagine this moment. You're sitting across from her, perhaps at a small gathering or even a casual park bench. You're sharing a story about something that shaped you, something real. As you speak, she tilts her head, her smile widening just enough to show she's genuinely intrigued. Here's the hidden truth. Experience is magnetic. While younger men often chase novelty or try to impress with shallow bravado, you bring something deeper to the table, a life fully lived, lessons learned, and the patience to appreciate each moment. That kind of wisdom doesn't just inspire curiosity, it creates trust. It shows her you're not trying to prove yourself because you already know who you are. And that authenticity feels irresistible. She might be wondering, what else could he teach me? What stories could we share? That smile is her way of inviting you to open up even more. And when you recognize this invitation, you'll start to see that your life experience isn't a liability. It's an advantage that sets you apart. So the next time she smiles while you speak, remember, she's not just listening. She's imagining the man behind the story, and she wants to know more. Picture this. You're out for a walk or standing in line and you catch her eye. She flashes a small, playful smile, then quickly looks away. For a moment, you wonder if you imagined it, but here's what you need to know. Sometimes that smile is a test. She's curious. She wants to see if you'll meet her energy with the same warm confidence. This is her subtle way of gauging who you are beneath the surface. Will you respond with calm acknowledgement or shrink into self-doubt? Younger women often use these little gestures to fill out the dynamic. It's not always a conscious strategy, sometimes it's instinct. But either way, it's a signal you can't afford to ignore. Because how you react sets the tone for everything that follows. If you smile back with quiet assurance, you confirm that you're comfortable in your own skin. If you look away awkwardly, she might assume you're not interested or not ready to engage. So remember this, when she tests the waters, it's not a challenge to your worth. It's an invitation to step forward. And when you do, you'll start to see that every small moment holds the potential for something real. Now let's strip away all the second guessing for a moment. Sometimes the simplest explanation is the truth. She smiles because she likes what she sees. Yes, it really can be that straightforward. Your salt and pepper hair, the way you carry yourself with ease, the calm confidence etching into every expression. These things are appealing in ways you may not realize. Society often tells older men they're past their prime. But here's the reality. Maturity has its own unique allure. Younger women notice how you dress, how you move, and how you hold your own without needing to be the loudest in the room. That warm, lingering smile is her silent way of saying, I find you attractive just as you are. No games, no hidden agenda, just a genuine response to your presence. So the next time you catch her looking at you with that open, appreciative expression, don't rush to downplay it. Don't bury it under old assumptions about age and relevance. Instead, meet her eyes, return the smile, and know you've earned it. Because when you embrace your value, you give her the chance to embrace it too. And that's where real connection begins. Now you see the truth clearly. Those smiles you used to dismiss or second guess were never empty gestures. They were quiet invitations. Signals that your confidence, experience, and composure have a magnetic pull you can trust. When you understand why younger women smile, because you radiate stability, stand apart from the crowd, and embody a maturity they crave, you unlock a new level of self-assurance. No more shrinking back or overanalyzing every glance. Instead, you step into each interaction knowing your presence alone is enough. You start to appreciate the life you've lived and the qualities you've earned. The truth is, your age isn't an obstacle, it's an asset. When you recognize it, you'll feel a renewed sense of purpose, curiosity, and pride. And every time you catch a younger woman smiling your way, you'll remember judging others yields absolutely no improvement. Mindfulness always takes real awareness. Navigating social changes requires intentional persistence too. So carry yourself with calm confidence, because when you embrace your worth, you inspire her to lean in closer. If today's video opened your eyes to what those smiles really mean, don't let this be where your journey ends. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep showing up as the confident, grounded man you already are. Because when you choose to see your value, you change every connection you make. Now, I invite you to take the next step. Subscribe to this channel so you never have to guess again. Leave a comment below, share your experiences, or the moment you realize age is an advantage, not a barrier. Because when you speak your truth, you inspire others to do the same. Remember, confidence grows through action, and today you've already started.